Does this driver have insurance? Commercial?
Yes, for sure.
He has commercial cargo insurance in your company name?
Yes.
Can you show me
Because
that COI that shows this truck in your company name?
Okay,
See, the problem is I got the bait and switch smoke and mirrors game that we're all trying to put a stop to on Central Dispatch because it puts all of us at risk. It's total bullshit that you showed me a fake insurance document to take this load. Dude, I'll just call the state police and let them write you 100 tickets. I don't care. I'm recording it and filming it. I'm literally filming this. Yesterday. What do you mean? I own this company.
I won't drop the car. You suck my dick. You son of a bitch. Suck my dick.
Your driver needs to drop the vehicle off the trailer.
You're gonna be dumb, you better be tough, right?
You gotta be tough. When you get knocked down, you gotta get back up. I ain't sharp as knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go finish up top, and then we'll come down, we'll jack it up, we'll slide the axle in, and then I'll finish it.
Is this your lawyer bill?
For the thing with Ford, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking scary.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the 67 Chevelle in here. It's an old drag car, so no motor, completely cut out firewall, it's all boxed. They must add some big motor in there. Roll cage, total weight reduction, door panels cut out of it, the entire inner structure of the quarters and everything is all cut out. Everything's out of the trunk as well. It's just like basically a reinforced chassis with the roll cage and then the body kind of just attached to that new structure. And then it looks like it's all original on the outside. You know, they kept the bumpers, they kept the Super Sport badges. They kept the rocker trim. They got plexiglass in here, obviously for a race car. Looks like the car was maybe originally gold and then had this metallic green put on it with some graphics. Originally was a 396 Super Sport car. We know that by the VIN. So that's it. Kind of a weird one. I just wanted to mess with it. That's my first Chevelle ever in over a decade. So, you know, it's kind of a neat piece. We'll see what its desirability is like. I'm sure somebody wants it, but that's it. That's the gist of it. It's on the rack to get new rollers, and we're losing the axle shaft on the driver rear. We must have lost a clip or something, so we're going to diagnose that, make sure that wheel stays on, and I got to get title on this car, which is going to take a little bit of time, and then it'll be out for sale. I do not have a price yet. If you're interested in it though, throw me an offer. I really don't know what the car's worth because it's so kind of like chopped up, not original. I'm not gonna be able to get like a good comp on it. So if you're interested, hit me up for sure. I certainly know what I'm in it for, so we can start with that.
The whole back of the car out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Ring, pinion, bearings, everything's gone. Yeah. There's just a hole here.
Is that the trunk lid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see these, when the ring gear's in there, there's clips that go on there
That hold that.
to hold the axles in. Yeah, this one should have been walking out too.
Didn't do it at all.
Yeah.
Not warm. It could have just been the way he was turning it, maybe, huh?
No.
Like the direction.
Yeah, you
the
need
direction that he was
you
turning.
need the rest of the rear end to hold the axles in place. Yeah, and if you turn it, yeah, naturally one side's gonna walk
Hold,
out.
yeah. I think probably, you know, like zip tie it together and put some super glue in there. And...
7. Zip tie it together, huh? You talk like him now, huh?
Hey, you can probably get it running by the end of the day and it'll be all right.
I guess the brakes are holding that one in place. You know, that from keeping that from coming out. Yeah, I haven't seen anything this bad ever in my whole career. I have never seen one this bad. Look what happened to this jack, huh?
Yeah, what happened there?
Yeah, well, he forced it on there with them flat tires, and I guess it caught the jack. Oh, what's holding it? Oh, I don't know. Push it harder. I want over to see the girls, yeah, they live up on Fineview. This dickhead. That didn't, what's his name bring another filter yet?
Frank?
I didn't know that. What's he gonna do with the rear end? How's he gonna keep the axles in unless you buy a bearing kit? Either way, Chevy made a 12 bolt, which is the heavy duty one for racing and stuff, and they made a 10 bolt, which is the family sedan. Now, I don't think the guts from a 10 bolt will fit inside that 12 bolt at all.
12 bolts, eh?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see what we got here for axle clips. And what I'm thinking is if we put them in there and it'll go weld a bar across the back to hold them in.
Well, why don't you take a piece of pipe and put it in there and weld it?
A piece of pipe.
Yeah.
Well, if you do that, then you when they try to turn it, it's gonna bind.
Oh, because they're both turning.
Yeah, the one wheel, it has to go faster than the other wheel, you know.
Right.
I think the C-clips and welding it, the C-clips together would be the fastest and easiest.
Well, those C-clips look pretty cheap right there. They look cheaper than you tearing into the rear end.
Yeah, they are. Like Summit has them, Amazon has them.
Center it and hold it in. We can weld something on the inside of the axle.
Oh, I see what you mean. You're talking about putting the bearings back in?
Yeah, put the bearings back in the carrier and then just put a
Big
collar,
washer, like a big
a
washer.
washer, collar, whatever, if you can get the carrier bearing.
Carrier bearing's gonna have a big hole in it too.
Ted sent you a message.
I'd order the clips from somebody. You know what? I bet you, most of the parts stores would have them. I don't want to talk to Frank, but if I have to.
You're about to call Frank here in a second.
Yeah, 2 C-clips, yeah. All right?
Okay, not a problem. Alrighty, I appreciate it.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
He just makes things so difficult sometimes.
Alright, so Frank was able to find a few of these and bring them down to us, actually. So that's good.
Yeah, I got a feeling he wasn't about to go to Monroeville.
Conscientious person there is. But he's sick all the time.
Oh, because he don't get his shots.
Neither do I. I'm never sick. Alright, let me get the bolt pattern ready. 5 bolts. Well, that's easy.
I'm taking the shoes off.
Where do those clips even go at?
Right here.
Right on the edges?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see the
right
groove
there.
they'd fit into. So what, you put them in there and then you're gonna... Sorry, Jeff.
Weld a bridge across them.
Then bridge across. Okay, and then it holds it in.
It's completely gutted. There's nothing left of anything on this.
I know. Yeah, a race car.
Yeah. Oh, we need a couple rims for the back. You wanted those aluminum ones off, right? They won't hold air.
No, they're slashed or whatever.
I think just get some plate, Joe.
Somewhat.
A plate.
Oh. What do you mean, a plate in the hole? Or?
Yeah, here, let me show you.
Yeah, but you gotta make one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna make it out of? You know?
Oh, we got plenty of plate. 10 gauge, 1/4 inch, or 3/16 or...
I see what you're meaning.
Put a plate, burn a hole in the middle, you know, right up against
Yeah.
the carriers, weld it.
That's pretty easy with that smaller welder.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get that on.
See, what I'm trying to say here is, without a support here,
Right, I get that.
this is going to want to do this.
Yeah.
And
We don't have another center section, huh?
no, there's a Ford rear end up there. It is nothing like this. And besides, you wouldn't want to take it apart. That's all together with axles in it, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
See, what we're discussing here is, I can weld these clips together with a strap, but here's what happens when you put the wheel on. That flex is probably just going to snap this, whatever I do here.
Yeah. Why does it wiggle so much on that side but on the other side?
Well, we have a bearing.
I find a bearing, but it's still, see, still got play. See, it's going to want to go down actually when the wheel, it's going to want to go down. You know, if we make a plate, it's still not going to be, because this shaft is smaller.
Then the,
Yeah, the shaft is smaller back here
yeah.
on the other side of these splines. Ideally, a carrier
Yeah.
with the spiders in it is what we need, ideally. You know what? Let's eat a sandwich and...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to think about this a little more.
Two right here.
Get something to take these caps off.
Okay.
Let's see what they got here for a... We can't even turn it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn this here.
Okay.
Because that's the only way that axle's gonna come out without making a big
don't think we're gonna win this battle. See how that fits in the, no, the other side. Slide it over.
This
Push
way?
push the axle out of the way. I want to see if the cap will clamp it without the, no.
No, it's because it's already tight.
It's tight, but it's loose in there, yeah. You see what I mean about the axle getting smaller than the splines?
Yeah, I see
Now that
that.
little bit ain't really,
Yeah.
ain't worrying me.
Right, right.
See, now that's not where those axles ride, does it? Because you push them in to remove the C-clips. And then they go back out that
Right.
3/16 of an inch, 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
It'll fit in there that way, but that's not giving us really what we need. Let's get that ring gear off of there, Rich.
Okay.
Okay. So we're still stuck, it might be a roll pin.
Yeah.
Okay. Rich? Yeah. That's what I say. Look at that.
I know.
All right, so we think we got something that'll sustain that, right?
Maybe.
You know, at least the holes are gonna give it some support where it's not gonna wiggle around a lot.
Okay.
Okay, now we need the bearing. And bearing for here. And we're gonna put these on inside out.
That's the one for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to pull the axles out
Right.
far enough to get.
Inside the cab or on the passenger side of the firewall, and I haven't found the tag anywhere. So, Petey, careful. Oh, that worked in there, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna give us our, take a play out, see, right now that's all the play we got.
And can you e-clip it now that that center section's in there?
Yeah, I still have to weld them though.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, see, yeah, those spiders won't work because, first of all, they won't fit these splines, and secondly, the spiders aren't grooved for the locks.
Okay.
You put the locks on and pull the axles out that 1/4 inch, and then that locks them into place.
Okay.
And then the center pin goes through and keeps it there.
Okay.
Try. Rich, 1 inch exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then we'll weld that in there, and then we'll close, we'll turn it, and then we'll, I don't know if I can get one on the other side. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Give me that tape.
So it's gonna be a square, huh?
Yeah. I could just hack a piece off, maybe.
It doesn't matter, just give me something 1 inch. Oh, and then grind the slag off it so I can weld it.
Yeah, I got you.
So how am I gonna do this, Rich? Wow, this is a hardy. Let's see what the last setting was.
Hey everybody, Pete, Iron City Garage, and today's video is going to be brought to you by our friends over at Prime Weld. We got involved with Prime Weld about a year ago when we were in the market for a new machine. They hooked us up with the S200 multi-process machine. We've been extremely happy with this machine. It does MIG, TIG, stick all in one. We've used all 3 processes. It's been great. American-made machine, excellent warranty, excellent customer service, and excellent price. You cannot beat the price. Go ahead over to primeweld.com, check out welders and plasma cutters, use code Iron City Garage at checkout, save yourself a couple bucks. Hope you enjoy our video. Keep watching. Thank you.
Okay, now that'll probably slide off of there. But we don't want to do it, don't care about that. Okay, now to lock it on there. You know what, Rich? Give me another 1-inch piece, because that's going to be the easiest thing to do here.
Yeah.
I'll put that
That's just
right in between there, yeah. Let's get it grind on there. It'll hold as long as it doesn't get abused, but that'll keep the axles in enough to move it around and without binding. Let me see the door. I gotta turn this shit. No, didn't make a load. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna put this on the street and then we'll do the Mustang now. Bucket out of there. That holding water and leaves like that is no good. All right, 67 Chevelle is as done as it's going to get here anyways. Title's ordered through PA. That's going to take quite a while. That's going to take, we have to petition the court. The way that works is you have to sue the person you bought it from to get it in front of a judge. It's not really a lawsuit. Technically it is, but it's not. Get it in front of a judge, petition the court to, give me ownership of this car, and basically the judge tells PennDOT to issue me a title. We've done it a bunch of times. We do it through my attorney. It always works. So we'll have a title for this car in 4 to 6 weeks. So it'll be quite cold by the time it's ready to go. But if you're interested in the car, I'm asking $7,500 for the car. We'll have clean PA title in my name. 396 SS, 138 VIN. No motor, no transmission, but was born a 396. No guarantee that it was or was not an L78 car. Don't think it was, but there's not enough left to determine whether it was or it wasn't. Anyways, if you're interested in the car, 412-335-6100. It'll be here. If you want the car and you're worried about committing because there is no title, it's just a $1,000 deposit. Once I get the title in hand, you have to pay for the rest of the car. If the judge comes back and says, I ain't giving you no damn title for that car, you get your money back. That's never happened. I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, just a $1,000 deposit to lock it up if you want it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I got a ton of stuff coming in. I went shopping because I got a little bit bored and it was looking a little empty up here. So I went out and bought a bunch of stuff. We're going to have some really cool videos coming out. I'm planning a Kansas trip. We'll do a little picking. We got some more picking to do around here. It should be a fun winter. I always like doing that kind of stuff in the winter. One of our most popular videos, we ended up filming in the dead of winter in Iowa. And it's always more fun to do the car stuff when you can be dressed in, you know, super thick clothes and be walking through the woods and not sweating. And so keep an eye on us. Merch is coming back online. Put a bunch of stuff on eBay lately. That's it. See you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube videos, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So if you have an original paint or an original old fastback Mustang that needs work like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup or again a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're in the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.